That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be playing Minecraft Bedrock today, and the reason for that is because I haven't played it before. Oh, well, I have played it before, but I haven't done a video on it before, so we'll be working on this. This is the first Bedrock. This is the video that not the video, this is the world that I had started in the hopes of doing a video on it, and then I had just the stupidest issue with files being corrupted, so we'll be creating a new world. And we're going to just be calling it Video World because I don't want to be doing Bedrock for a long time. It'll be normal difficulty and we'll just create it. Now I can't say anymore that I haven't been doing stuff in Bedrock because I have. However, I can say that I hate Bedrock because there are some mechanics that I like in Java that Bedrock just doesn't do. But we are going to be doing just a little bit of some exploration today, mostly Al, and we will be working on that. So I'm just going to kind of gather some resources as you do in every Minecraft world, and I'll catch you guys when I have something notable to talk about. So you may notice that my skin is actually different than what I have in Java, and that's because I was trying to pour over my skin from Java and it didn't necessarily work properly, and I don't know why it did that, but that is the reason that my skin sucks, because this was the skin that I'm using right now actually, and I'll give you guys a better look at it here. The skin that I'm using right now is the first one that I made before I made the one that I use right now in Java. So it looks bad, and I know it's because it's my first time experiencing with it. As you can see, my left arm for some reason has skin all the way up to the shoulder, and I don't know why it has that. And then also my eyes are blue, not green. But yeah, that's the reason that I'm using this skin. For some reason the dimensions for the Java skins weren't compatible for some stupid reason, and I don't know why. But that's what happened here. Oh, chicken. One thing that I will say is, as much as I like Java's combat with the way that they handle actual combat, I do kind of like when I get a sword at some point. I do like the combat mechanic of not having any sort of cooldown. I think that's one thing that is very interesting, because most people didn't like it when the combat update came out for Java, but it's understandable. And although I don't appreciate Bedrock's keeping to the non-cooldown requirements, I do kind of understand why Java did it the way that they did, even though it's interesting. It's an interesting difference, is what I'm trying to say, in a very long-winded way. It's a very interesting manner in which they handled combat here on Bedrock. I've heard rumors that Bedrock actually might become the new Java and be the mainline one, because more people use Bedrock than Java. I hope that doesn't happen, because Bedrock sucks, as you will hear me say probably several times in this video. I'm not a huge fan of Bedrock. I'm only playing it to kind of get a new experience, or a newer experience at Minecraft, and also just kind of to get a video out on something a little bit different. So that's why I'm recording Bedrock, as much as I'm not a huge fan of it. And also, as you can see right there, at least I hope you can see it, I actually have the Microsoft achievements, which is interesting. Not a huge fan of them. They're just kind of in the way, but they are here nonetheless. But yeah, I'm just gonna chop trees, and I'll probably catch you guys when I try to find some food, if I ever get to the point where I'm looking for food. So I fell into powdered snow here, and I'm slowly freezing. I think I might be out of it now. No, I'm not. Alright. I'm stuck. I'm slowly getting too cold, apparently, for my own good. Can I get out of here, please? There. But yeah, I fell into this powdered snow, which is kind of annoying. I don't know why I was put in a tundra off of spawn. This is something. Oh, more snow. This is something that you haven't seen in many of my videos, is the different types of biomes. Because at least in Duck's World, my main content as of right now, I actually only stay in the oak biome because it's huge. Other than that, there's not a whole lot there in that world, although I would like to expand and look for other stuff later. But yeah, this is kind of a fresh look on something different, because I haven't seen a tundra yet until now, so it's kind of cool to experience that. I would prefer an ice spikes biome, but I'm not seeing one, so I'm just going to take what I can get. But yeah, there's that. I'm still looking for food or something of note, but yeah, I'm just kind of walking through the woods looking for something. I'll catch you guys when I've got some food or I die or something. So I did just go back in my recording, and I did see that you actually guys couldn't see the Microsoft achievements, which is alright. I'm sorry that I belabored that topic a couple clips ago, but it was just something different. So you didn't see that. I apologize for making a comment on it without knowing whether or not you'd see it, because of OBS software's window capture. But it looks like we finally found something other than tundra. In fact, we found spruce and azalea. So I'm going to take some of this just because I like it. And we're going to try to find something at some point. Not sure if we'll make any sort of house or base type of thing. Kind of depends on how many times I'll die in this world, as you can tell by my 2.5 hearts. But we're going to kind of just explore Bedrock's mechanics more than anything, because they are interesting. They're different. And I guess I can't take the azalea with me. Probably need shears for that. Yeah. Anyways, let me know in the comments what kind of Minecraft you prefer to play, whether that be Bedrock or Java. As I've already pointed out, ouch, I am a Java man through and through, as we find a village. But I can understand why people would prefer Bedrock, just because it's a little bit more globally accessible. It's a bit easier to play with your friends. But ouch, ooh, half a heart, wonderful. But yeah, let me know what you guys play and which one you prefer. But yeah, just to help kind of engage, what do you guys play? What mechanics do you like if you do play this here, or play here Bedrock? And kind of what works. I died. What works best for you as I die? Now I don't know where on earth I was or where to go from that, and I spawned down here. We'll see where we are. I'm not sure I can find the village. We might just be exploring a different direction now. I won't say that I absolutely hate Bedrock. I kind of been putting it down quite a bit. But it is different, and that kind of upsets me, just because I'm used to one thing, and they changed kind of what it looked like for me, as I'm slowly falling in powdered snow again. Come on, let me out. But yeah, just let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I appreciate all your engagement. One thing that I will say is I've heard that redstone is really, really bad in Bedrock, because of random tick speed not being controlled at all, and kind of being locked into one value. But I'm not that good with redstone to know anything about that yet. That will be something that I'll have to explore with probably at a later date. But yeah, it's getting nighttime. I gotta find somewhere to seek shelter and find my resources again. So I'll catch you guys when some progress other than wandering around and dying has happened. So I didn't find anywhere to go, but this stupid skeleton keeps attacking me, and I've noticed that I can't tell when he's actually firing at me, which is annoying. He doesn't pull back his bow. So there's that. There's that just grand old feature about skeletons that I'm hating. And they don't miss. They don't miss at all, which is annoying. The thing about combat that I kind of enjoy is I can spam click and it does as much damage as it normally would, which is probably the only saving grace of the combat in Bedrock. Must have died to a zombie behind me, but I could just spam click and I didn't have any issues with it, at least attacking at full force. Now, I probably won't go that way again, just because I know what's over there. I want to find the village again if I ever can. There's some ice spikes that I was talking about earlier. Oh, back in the water. But yeah, trying to survive the night seems to be a little bit more difficult here. I'm not one to dig a hole and wait. I'm too lazy and too impatient for that. So yeah, we are not going to be holding up the night here. So I apologize if I die a lot. It'll be like the first episode of Duck's World, my first time on Java on recording, and I just died a ton. So there's that. But yeah, anyways, that's about all that I've got at the present moment. However, I'll probably try to find that village again, and I'll catch you guys when that happens. So I found a village finally, and it's probably the one I was at before, because it's kind of on this cliffside type of thing. And my items are probably despawned now. But we found a village, and one thing that I haven't seen is there's a whole bunch of zombies trying to get at me. One thing that I haven't seen is how villager trading works, if it is any different than in Java. So I'm going to want to try that out here when I get up here, just to see kind of how Bedrock handles trading. Ouch! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Please let me out! Nope. I had found the village, just couldn't get to bed in time. All right. Well, we'll have to hold off a little bit more on the villagers' mechanics. However, I know where the village is now, so I can find it relatively easy. So it might just be more of a, we got to try to get there when it's not nighttime or when mobs despawn or something like that. But we do know where it is, which is good. So I'll go back over to the village, and then we can see how Bedrock handles the villagers' mechanics, if they're any different than Java. So we're back at the village, and I'm going to sleep here through the night, just so that we can get rid of some of these mobs. Now I know there's still spiders and probably several creepers, but at least we can get rid of some of the mobs. So let's find a villager with a job, and let's see if they've got any trades and see how they work. They probably will be very similar, I would imagine, to Java, but they might be different in how they look. So I kind of want to check that out. And I've got a door now because of that destroying that house, but I think this is where I died before, but I don't see any of my items, so they probably have despawned. But that's okay, because we can get them back, because at least I think iron golems act similar in Java and Bedrock. And it looks like that's true. So I can just take them out with my fist, which is good. So I'll just be here cramming out iron again, as I've started to learn how to do properly. Now it seems to me that he's got more hit points here. That might be true, that might not be. But he's seeming to take longer to take damage, which I don't quite understand. However, I need the iron. Well, I hope I need the iron, otherwise this is going to be a really pointless episode, or video. But we can still take them out and grab the iron. And then we'll grab some of those carrots over there. I'm kind of eyeing them at the same time to grab some food. And then we'll see about trades if we ever find a villager with a job, or if we have to craft the type of workstations. We're going to be here a while. But that's kind of the goal right now, is to see what villager trading looks like and see if it's any different than Java. One thing, well, there we go. Well, he's dead. What I was going to say is, one thing while we're working on killing this iron golem, which we got already, that I did want to emphasize so that you guys don't misunderstand what I'm saying, is that I'm not hating on these are potatoes, not carrots. I'm not hating on Bedrock. I know a lot of people use Bedrock. It's more widely used than Java. What I am saying is that hey, watch it, bud. What I am saying is Java mechanics seem to be, to me, a little bit more fleshed out than Bedrock's. And that could just be because of my experience with Java rather than Bedrock. But I have to say that I prefer none of the mechanics and how it works. The swimming mechanic in Bedrock is weird. I can't just hold forward in space and not come up all the way up to the surface, so I have to constantly be going underwater to continue the speed of swimming. But I guess that's kind of how that works. Die already, you stupid zombie. Come on. There. It's about time. Ooh, chainmail armor. Let's go. This is one thing that isn't in Java, which in survival Java, which I do appreciate. I like having the chain armor. I'm sorry I punched you, guy. But yeah, like I was saying, that's the wrong thing to eat. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm not hating on Bedrock, but it is something really, really different, which is why it's not my favorite. But let's find a villager with a job. Come on, bud. You got a job? No, but you got a chest. Alright, apples, more potatoes, and bread. Alright, so this is not a bad loot table. And we'll take the saplings, why not? But yeah, mechanics are different. Would prefer Java, but it's not a terrible experience. One of the big drawing points I've heard is that with Bedrock, you can do servers with friends a lot easier. You can just join a friends list with people, and you can do it without an issue, or play on a world with friends without an issue, which is one plus. I wouldn't mind that in Java, honestly. That way I don't have to worry too much about, setting up a realm or buying a server. It's just always done like that for me. But that's a small, for me, that's a small little change in Java that would be helpful, but it's not something that I haven't heard of happening with certain mods in Java as well. I need to find wood. I need to chop down a tree for a crafting bench. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry for my rant on Java and Bedrock. It is what it is. It just comes down to personal preference and which type of Minecraft you like to play. Which I am kind of interested in hearing what my audience likes playing. Is it all Java, because that's what I play, or is there some Minecraft Bedrock people out there who watch my content? And if there is, welcome. I appreciate you watching my content, even though it's not necessarily the game that you play the most. But yeah, it's still interesting. So yeah, let me know if you guys are more into Bedrock than Java. I might do more content with Bedrock, not sure yet. One thing that I will say is the startup times for Bedrock on my computer are instant, where it takes a couple minutes for Java to get going. So it's got that going for it, which is good. That's a big thing. Computer performance for me is a big thing, so having that is always good. But yeah, again, I'll craft another crafting table. We'll get some tools going, and then we'll continue. So I'm just taking this villager's house down for stone, and I'm doing this mostly because I did see some surface level iron, and I need a stone pickaxe to do that. So I'm just gonna dismantle this guy's house here. He won't mind it. He'll be okay. The zombies definitely won't get to him. So yeah, I'm just gonna take down this stone, not for a pickaxe, and then we'll take out the iron. And then we'll be able to at least have some more than just iron. Just some chainmail, chest plate, and some iron boots. I did have enough iron from the iron golem to make boots, so I do have those going for me. But yeah, let's go ahead and make ourselves some iron tools here, or not, some stone tools here, so we can get iron. The dragging mechanic in Bedrock seems to work better than in Java, which is just kind of how it works, I guess. It's a little bit more refined. I will say that from what I've been told, doing PC Bedrock is just kind of dumb, but it is what it is. Again, like I said, I'm kind of curious to see how these iron veins work, if they're very similar to Java or not. And I know this is going to be a 30-minute video about Duck complaining that Bedrock's not Java, but it's different, and that's cool. So let's take the crafting bench. Oh, I've got to smelt. I'm missing a step. I need to smelt. Do I have enough stone for a... I don't have enough stone for a furnace, so let's go get more stone. And then we need to find some coal, which shouldn't be hard. I've been told that coal is easy to find in Bedrock, even easier than Java, which is pretty easy, because in Java it's usually right in front of your face. But now we should have enough for a furnace, and we can just craft that furnace right here. There we go. I'm going to just put my stuff here in the village. I'm not going to go too far away. Probably won't do a whole lot more than outside this village. One thing that I did want to see is about a job, but I didn't see the farmer. I just saw the farmer, but he's gone. Let me sleep, bud. Can only sleep at night. It is nighttime. Is it not? Close. I need to find that farmer so that I can trade with him. Is he in here? Nope. No, he's mad though. But yeah, I'll find the farmer eventually, but I also do want to get at least an iron pick. Cause that's kind of a standard of success for me. Just to see where the to see the iron pick. That's kind of a what I would rank as a successful event, especially when I've died twice already, and I thought I was better at Minecraft than I guess I am. So I'm going to look for coal so we can smelt the iron, and I'll catch you in a second. So I haven't found coal, but I found a really big vein of iron that I'm working on, and it's so far got 6 from this one vein, but there's 6 more, and I think there might be some more underneath. But yeah, there's a whole lot more iron on the surface here rather than in Java, which I'm not sure how I feel about. That's kind of a good thing, but at the same time, alright, I can have iron armor a whole lot quicker. Where's the challenge? Because the part for me being a poor Minecraft player and a poor video game player in general is I gotta find some challenge that other people don't find challenging, because for me to be able to measure what I'm doing, I gotta have it be challenging enough, and getting iron so far has been relatively easy, so it's not very challenging for me. But let's find coal, because I need to smelt this iron, and I need to do it fairly quickly. Alright, so here's some coal, and I'm going to try to take it very quickly before mobs start coming at me. It actually is in caves, which is kind of surprising. There's not any surface coal that I've seen, which is interesting. It's an interesting difference than Java, but it's a welcome one, I guess. Makes iron easier, makes coal harder, so you still have to smelt it. It's still somewhat of a challenge, like I had mentioned earlier. It just is the ore and the way that you find it's a little bit different. But yeah, I'm going to take this coal, then we'll go back to the furnace in the village, and we'll smelt up the iron. And while that's smelting, we can look for the farmer. One thing that I do want to apologize for is I do want to apologize for how this video is going to sound after it's edited. It's basically I'm ranting and being poor at another version of Minecraft, so I do want to apologize about that. But it's interesting. I've played classic Minecraft now. I've played Bedrock and Java, so I've gotten a little bit of different experiences each time on what Minecraft is, and it's kind of unique to see what Minecraft is in other aspects other than just what I'm used to in Java. So that's kind of a cool little thing to experiment with. But here's the furnace. Open her up. Put the iron in. Put the coal in, and we'll let it smelt. Now let's see where the farmer is. Hey, bud, I want to see what your trading looks like. Come on, here. Hey. Well, okay. So one thing I immediately like is, first of all, that's a mega emerald. That's huge. I like having the level 2 be available. Now, it's not available in Java. I can't see what level 2 has, and I like being able to see that, so I can just switch the job block over to try to cycle through what I want, which is cool to see. And trading looks to be a little bit cheaper than in Java. That's all right. There's no harm in that. It's kind of cool to see, and the UI is not bad, just not something I'm used to. I'm interested in how big they make the trades look. You got a huge emerald and huge bread. But I've already got food, so I don't need the bread. And I don't have enough wheat to make bread. I don't have enough bread to make an emerald, so that's okay. I do have 7 iron here now, so I can use this crafting table, and we can make an iron pick. And first I need to make the iron pick, and then I'll worry about armor. Well, I don't have enough armor. So there, we got our iron pick. So that's kind of mission successful in what I wanted to accomplish, get an iron pick and kind of check out the trades. So there's that. I'm gonna probably, I don't think I have enough. Do I have enough iron now for some sort of armor? Because I've already got a chest plate. Maybe I just do leggings? And that'll probably actually be it for me today. I know I haven't accomplished much, but it is something different, as I am grossed out by my old skin. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to my rant about Bedrock. I do appreciate it. I probably will come back to this later. It's interesting, I'll say. I don't necessarily find it more enjoyable than Java, but I don't necessarily hate it either. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.